Dust was setting over the field, as did the sun. Men with ashen faces, pale from recent horror, were rounding others up. There was not anger in their eyes, nor lust for revenge, only pity. They pitied the men, lowly men, they were taking prisoners. They pitied loss of their own friends, brothers in arms, whose lives were lost in battle. Such bloodshed, such massacre, people slaying people, Ashkas killing Ashkas to no avail. What did Uqba think when he declared war so soon after the first one? That was ringing inside the heads of all, regardless of their colors. The blood of both ran red and soaked the lands they loved most. Prisoners were quiet, captors shy to speak. Then one of the captives stood up, a young Harami, beautiful man splattered with blood, with arms slashed by a saber. He called on one guard. "I think I killed your sultan, and I feel sorry." "What?" Weapons were drawn, and a dozen swords pointed at the speaker. "Quiet! All put your blades down." All faces turned again to the source of that interruption, a lady of small stature, hands up to elbows bloodied, blood smears on her white gown. And they knew in an instant to obey, for almost all of them owed her their lives. She walked right to the Sultan's slayer and gripped his healthy arm. He followed her, shocked, to the center of the camp, not saying a word. You might as well pay your respects to the one whose life you took with such mastery. She opened a flap of a tent, a simple cloth tent, and let him in. "Here he is, young man." It took a while until the Aserai rider adjusted to the dim light inside, and then he saw a simple field bed with some extra pillows added for comfort, and upon it, Partia himself, the traitor, the oath-breaker, or as some Aserai whispered, the liberator. But to the Harami's surprise, he was ill, weak, but very much alive, dictating a letter to a young lady about 15 years old. He lifted his eyes to see the newcomer. "Alkiria," he spoke. "I remember telling you explicitly, no guests before dinner and no assassins after." The Sultan turned to the young prisoner. "May I ask which of these two you are?" The young man shivered, pale as chalk. The second, or so I thought, my lord. I threw a javelin at you on the battlefield, and you looked dead to me. I thought I killed you." The Sultan laughed a bit, but ended up coughing. In an instant, both Willowbark and the girl were by his bedside. He shrugged them off with a gesture. "I remember you, boy. You have a bloody good aim, and strong arms, too. Sure, it hurt a lot, but yet still, I am here. Maybe next time." The Harami was speechless. The wounded Sultan spoke again. "Give this boy the best treatment, my ladies, so he can try again as soon as possible. Now, let me rest, please. I have to get better soon. There are many more javelins prepared for me, it seems." Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. War has returned to these lands far too quickly. Partia al-Eat had hoped that even as low as Uqba was, he would not stoop so low as to break a truce. Indeed, as our hero was off trading, bringing joy and prosperity across the continent in the hopes of returning home with goods to share with the Ashkasi, Uqba took the lowest road he could and struck. If he is so hell-bent on seeing the Aserai united under one banner, Partia al-Eat will see it done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be a very tense session. Mobilizing Castle is under siege. The army, who knows how large, perhaps 1,000 strong, whatever it might be. We have just recently lost an army of 600, trained soldiers, veterans of war. We have our own army, a mixed bag at best. So we are on the back foot in this war. However, it's very clear now, and I think the council agrees based on what I've seen of its discussions, that peace is not an option. Clearly, Unkid is seeking vengeance. Clearly, he thinks he is still anointed by Aserai himself. Time to put an end to that conversation. It's time to put an end to the threat of the Aserai, as led by Unkid, at least, once and for all. This war will not end until it is won decisively. We gave them a chance. We gave them a chance at peace, and this is how it's turned on us, right? So a lesson learned there. Now, separately, I've got other playthroughs going and whatnot, just kind of enjoying Bannerlord outside of this playthrough, and this latest update is quite devastating. In one of my playthroughs, I lost all of my companions in one battle. So that's made me, from an outside perspective, a lot more aware of the realities of how the game system works and stuff like that. I mean, in universe, I think Partia al-Eat, seeing Dula fall as she did, he would start to consider and reconsider how he's equipped his soldiers, how he treats them, how he sends them into engagements and things like that. Now, having seen and felt death sort of firsthand, I suppose it's technically not firsthand, but you know what I mean, being so close to death. So we're going to make some adjustments to equipment and hopefully make a difference. See, previously it was all fun and games because we could equip people based on style points, and they get wounded in battle at best. But now the reality and the darkness of war is very clear to us, and being subpar in equipment is not going to cut it. And I'm very worried. I'm genuinely very worried about losing our companions. I don't know. I'm still reeling from the loss of Dula. I don't know how I will. I don't know what I'll do if I lose everybody in this playthrough. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. First things first. Alkiria, you've been with us for so very long. Let us ensure you are properly protected. We've got the tattered rough-tide bracers. So we're gonna do a little bit of equipment work first. Then we're gonna go ahead. This will be like I said, we have to wait here for a little bit so we can heal up, and we can prepare ourselves for battle. We have to wait for our army to heal up as well from its wounds, and then we can move in to defend Monopolist Castle. So as we're waiting here overnight, getting healed up, this is all this is happening is how I kind of see it in my head. Let's go ahead and improve that, your head armor. I mean, gee, part of me now wishes we hadn't gone through those that selling spree. Though, to be honest, I feel like we already were equipped as well as possible. The problem is that if we wanted to get better equipment, we'd have to travel to a city that has some available. And I just don't know if we can do that. I'm okay. Leotol, let's take a look at you. Yeah, see, like, they're equipped as well as they can be. So maybe I should be comfortable with that. Maybe I should be okay with how they're kitted out. I guess I was already feeling nervous about them previously. Not nervous enough to go out and dropping big bucks for their equipment, but nervous enough to at least have decent armor on them as of late. All right, very well. I guess that's the best we can do, unless we want to go all the way to Kuyaz and then circle back to Monopolist Castle. That is an opportunity. That is an opportunity. It is an option. We could do that. I don't know if we'll see. If Monopolist Castle gets assaulted before we can do that, then then maybe we'll reconsider. I do wonder if I have to wait here. In settlement gives us a +8. That's big. I mean, we could wait at Kuyaz as opposed to Monopolist, I suppose. All right, fine. Let's make our way over. We do have some more people headed towards our army as well. 10 hours, 22 hours. So I think by the time we strike at the besieging army, our reinforcements will arrive as well. We're going to make a straight path. I know I could go down to Funup, but I want to save as much time as possible. Head straight to Kuyaz. Maybe pick up some recruits there as opposed to at Funup. Oh my god, it's 900 strong. Are you kidding me? That is a lot. 48 Mamluk regulars, 23 Imperial trained infantrymen. This is not a small army. This is not a weak army. Siege tower just got completed as well. Okay, this is going to be a serious problem. This is going to be a serious battle. Oh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Over to Kuya as we go. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. As Sturgia and the Western Empire made peace, I saw... Oh yeah, there we go. That's their peace being done. Okay, this is not ideal. Go ahead and pick up these armed traders. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and check troops. I'm pretty sure all of our companions pick people up. I missed the notification if it did happen. And let's see if there is better equipment to be had over here. Let's take a look at armor first. Start with highest value. Let's take a look at Alcuria first, of course. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I feel like... Okay, well, Southern Robe over Mail is... No, that's worse. Okay, that Southern Scale Shoulders is better. Sure, let's go ahead and get that on you. We could also get you a better helm over here. Closed Southern Helmet with Mail. I don't mind spending a little bit of money right now. A lot of bit of money, even. Alright, we're good, we're good. Everything else, I think we're pretty much kitted out as best as possible. Yeah, I think we're pretty much kitted out as best as possible, but let's take a look at Leotold, of course. I think he still could use some improvements. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and give him the Southern Robe with Mail. Big improvement there. What else have we got for him? Get you one of these. Yep, excellent. Looks cool, too. Looks cool, too. Okay, good stuff. I think otherwise we're probably okay. His boots are fine. His vambraces are A-okay. Yeah, we're good otherwise. All right, cool. I mean, we're doing the best we can, obviously, to try and protect them. Paying a hefty sum over here, but we can sell off some of the garbage we're carrying if we really feel like that's necessary. I suppose we can go ahead and just dump a couple things over here. Make some of that money back. We can always do it later as well. Like, there's no rush on this. It's not like money is tight or anything like that, you know? Not like money is tight. Do that. We'll leave this for later. We'll leave this for later. It can wait. It can wait. I mean, there's literally a siege going on. Oh no, this has turned into a battle? I didn't see a notification. It still says it's been besieged. Normally you get a notification saying it's under assault, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're okay, we need to... Yeah, let's move. We need to dive in there. Yep, they're definitely fighting. There's Kanar of the Jawal as well. Excellent. That's all of our numbers. I don't think any of our... I think the rest of our party is... or the rest of our clan or what have you is still in shackles somewhere. So we'll need to... We might want to go and seek them out and free them. As the council has suggested as well. This is not ideal. It's a 729. Okay, that's not so bad, because the garrison will join us as well. Already 35 or so troops have fallen. Let's dive in. Talas, Sovos, Kodor, Yukur, Sverdon, Nukar, Adas, Milosh, I guess, and Vashoki. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see what we can do over here. I'm a little worried about the composition here as well, but there's nothing we can do. We're not just going to lose this castle, obviously. Dive on in. Balance is relatively even as we dive in. Let's go ahead and check our party really quickly to make sure any upgrades that are possible have been done. Unfortunately, we're only at 57% health, so we need to be very careful. We need to be very, very, very careful. Go for these heavy lancers over here. Because if we die, this battle might... I mean, oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Everybody is hurt. Part of me wishes I could just, like, tell them to not come, but at the same time, like, Alcuria is essential. Alcuria is essential, because she will prevent others from, you know, getting wounded. What I could do is, even if I put her in a separate formation, I don't think I can order them separately, because they'll become... Or I guess they won't be captains, right? Let's see. If I go ahead and get them both in... Put you in ranged cavalry. Right, because he's got his javelin, so he can participate that way. His throwing axes as well, if I'm not mistaken. Sure. Alcuria will keep you way back. Keep you way back. Maybe we'll put you in with the archers. Yeah. See if they follow those orders. Wow, completely changes how I approach things. Yeah, let's dive on in. I believe my equipment is proper. I should just double check really quickly. Yeah, we're okay. Again, I don't want to get too directly involved because I don't want to die at the beginning of this battle. Balance of power is in our favor, especially with the militia and the garrison joining us as well. So hopefully As the sun rises, or at least I think it's... Yeah, as the sun rises, so too shall we. To the occasion, that is. Let's do this, folks. And I just want to mention as we dive in, if you're enjoying the series, and if you want to see it continue, again, please don't hesitate, as always, to keep letting me know. Leave a like and a comment down below, folks. It does make a very big difference in how I approach things on the channel, what I do, and how I go about doing it. All right, yeah, all the captains are all the other, parties that have joined us, right? So our party members should follow our orders, and we should be able to keep them safe, hopefully. God, the balance doesn't look so heavily in our favor on the battlefield itself, but it does look like the terrain's in our favor, so let's begin and try and keep our head above water, as it were. Right. Ooh. Problem is that reinforcements will arrive up over here. So we can't move too far away from this spot. Into shield wall. Horse archers are all the way on that side, as they should be. Let's get them up over there. If I could square them off. There we go. Oh my god. You guys are already on us. Let's go. Our archers will hopefully be able to open fire. Oh my... These guys have moved in quickly. These guys have moved in quickly. Getting into position back there. Yeah. Cavalry back over here. Don't want to eat any shots. They do have a fairly large range contingent. Okay, front lines in place. Horse archers. Take command. Our archers are able to open fire. We did not even have enough time to get into position, I'll be honest. Okay, getting some work done. Let's move in. Go. And I have to be careful here. Yes, excellent. Firing away, firing away. Front line is holding. Okay, pull back, pull back. Archers are still firing. Taking some minimal losses. We're doing alright. Horse archers getting some work done at the back there. Cavalry move in. Crush their archers. You can see them back there. They're just kind of waiting for an opportunity to fire. We're doing alright. Front lines are about to engage. Infantry. Countercharge. Let's go. Doing alright. We're doing alright. Come on, charge in. Charge free. Our archers are firing away. We're doing alright still. Good stuff. Front line. Hold the line. Do not chase. Do not pursue. Okay, I gotta get involved. I gotta shut down some of these archers. Gotta shut down some of these archers for sure. Looks like our own cavalry is taking quite the beating to them. We can at least scare them off or something. Okay, a little bit of work done, a little bit of work done. Pushing through. The reason why I'm not giving just a clean charge order is because they will then choose their own targets and get shot up by these archers. Got reinforcements arriving now as well. Pull back, pull back. Get out of here, get out of here, let's go. Go, let's go, pull back, pull back. Try and drop this fool over here. Ah, just missed him. Our men are on him though, good stuff. Our archers are still firing away, getting some work done. Infantry, countercharge, let's go. Try and tie them down, good stuff. Cavalry keep falling back, horse archers still firing away. Taking a couple of risks with them. I think I might want to pull them back actually. Oh, I don't know. Doing quite well. The momentum is turning in our favor heavily. That's good. Excellent. Hold the line, men. Hold the line. Don't go too far forward. Range support is crucial. Cavalry push in. Cut that nonsense down. Oh, we are taking some losses now. Horse archers back there. They're still doing okay. You guys are getting back in here, eh? Gotta push in and shut this nonsense down. Oh, they're gonna get tied down. Okay, excellent, excellent. Pulling up to the other side over here momentarily. Still doing alright. Still doing alright. Archers firing away from up on high. That's good. Infantry, charge in. Horse archers firing free. Good stuff. Ooh, that was a bad hit for me. Keep myself alive here. Doing okay. Archers firing away still. Yeah. Front line hold. Hold the line, men. Okay, we've done pretty well. Tempted to get the archers up over here, actually. Let's go. Move, men, move. Double time, swiftly. Quickly now, quickly. Alright, let's go in for the charges. I'm a little worried about leaving too many of the enemy alive. Not going to send my cavalry in there. I think a little too large a target. Our archers will hopefully... Yeah, they're up here already, opening fire. Let's go ahead and get some work done ourselves as well. Horse archers are doing alright as well. Skirmishing on mount. Good stuff. Let's try and eliminate some of these... potential threats. Well, I mean... I hit that guy. Just not exactly how I wanted to. Ooh, I need to be a lot more careful. Man, that last battle has got me on edge for sure. Which I like, because I imagine Partia would be. Between the loss of Dula and seeing his own life flash before his eyes, I feel like Partia would be at least a little uncomfortable. At least a little uncomfortable. Go in, let's go in. Come on! Oh! Decent hit, not the best. Oh, he's still after us. We're okay. We can hold the line now. Let the rest flee. Let the rest flee. If I had a larger cavalry contingent, I would feel a bit more comfortable sending them in to chase and charge and run down the enemy, but I am just a little worried. I'm just a little worried. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Imperial dog. Down these guys go. Excellent. No. Ooh. Excuse me. No. Ah. Just by the outskirts over here now. Battle is done, it seems. Battle is done. We're okay. Let them go. Let them go. Now, it's very possible that I simply did not notice my companions fall mid-battle. It's very possible that that happened. We've done pretty well, though, I would say. The balance of power, like... Our balance of power hasn't dropped too significantly, so I feel like we did pretty well there. Held the line, inched forward very cautiously. Countercharged appropriately, I think. Lost a couple of cavalry, but hopefully to wounds and not to, you know, anything more unfortunate than that. Let's put it that way. A little bit of cavalry over there that needs handling, I think. Oh, riding. Let's drop those riders. Now, if we're really lucky, we're going to get a lot of troops out of this battle. It will be nothing like it. Oof. So cool watching cavalry get taken down. Go and try and set up an interception angle over here. Couple of riders. Oh, I just overshot there. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Not the end of the world. Wow, swung over his head. Thus has fallen. Leotold. Well, we can confirm Leotold is still alive. Excellent. Oh, sometimes you just need those reassurances. My heart literally has stopped beating for the last, like, 30 seconds, it feels like. Man, he's good at dodging. Oh, he got his shield up in time. Down he goes. Excellent. Oof, excellent. Hit shield on back is now it's now an active thing as well. I've always thought it was active, but I think they made some tweaks to it recently. Battle has been won. Some renown, some influence, some morale. We only lost 70 people. That is actually really not bad at all. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I'm going to be completely honest. Lots of wounds, lots of leveling up. And that, I think, is huge. That is absolutely huge for us. How many in our own party? Where are we? 24. Cool. Lost 6 soldiers. Some Khuzait horsemen. That hurts. Some Khuzait tribal warriors, low tier. And 1 Mamluk heavy cavalry. Alright, wow, okay. You know what? That was good. That was good. Tubalist Castle has been saved. And, okay, 73 soldiers. We've actually got a lot of prisoners, which is great. It's taken by the Ashkhaz. We'll drop them off at Tubalist Castle, I suppose. We'll drag them over there. 73 troops have joined us, or are willing to join us. We've got some watchmen, some trained warriors, hired crossbow, Mamluk cavalry, good stuff. Militia archers, cataphracts, recruits, crossbows, vet infantry from the Aserai. Alright, it's a mixed bag. I think we'll keep most of them with us. Go ahead and pick them all up, right? Because that'll take us to 270 soldiers. Excellent. 74 prisoners available. Ooh, these guys have leveled up. Let's go ahead and do this. Get some lancers going. Get you guys as horse archers. Upgrade you. Good stuff. Mercenary scouts, I think, because then we'll go down to mercenary cavalry. Sure. I wish you could choose which units came with you on the battlefield. Like, rather than random spawning. Like, if my strategy relied heavily on shock cavalry at first, and then swapping them out for an infantry contingent. I don't know, making that up right now, but I wish you could choose the balance of units you took into battle. That would be nice, I think. Because horsemen for the heavy lancers, yeah. Sturgian recruits, let's go ahead and make you Sturgian warriors. Here we go, Sturgian warriors, let's go ahead and make you Sturgian soldiers, of course. Upgrade you guys as well. Okay, feeling pretty good about that. Now, prisoners, we cannot take everybody on. 50, 60. We can take 60 prisoners on. So let's pick and choose appropriately, shall we? I mean, I guess we could take everybody and then dump a bunch off at Kuyaz or something. I don't think I want to go through that right now, though, I'll be completely honest. I need to be a little precise, a little focused, and I just noticed something. Yeah, okay, Alcaria and Leotold. I was like, I don't remember seeing 3 health bars at the top. Did they die? Oh, God. Just on edge. Pick you up. You guys, okay, a couple of... What I might do is let's pick up the people that I know we'll keep, and if there's enough rank 5s that we can drop off somewhere, then we'll go ahead and do that. How about that? Because that's a quick buck, I guess, right? I don't want to spend too much time going around and speaking to ransom brokers and this, that, and the other thing when I think we're fortunate to have momentum on our side right now. We need to push. We just defeated one big army, and then last session we defeated another big army, so we should have the upper hand, at least temporarily, right now. So let's not lose that if it is truly the case. Because again, this is the war to end all wars, at least in the desert. At least in the desert. Pays. We have room for more, but do I want to get slowed down is the question as well. Okay, so the Triarii, the Bucellari, I think is how that's said. I'm not 100% sure. All the other rank 5s will go ahead and get you in to drop you off at a broker. 89 added to our current tally. I want to leave room for better quality prisoners should we get engaged in another, battle like that. Yeah, I think we're fine. Everybody else can take these other prisoners. We're done here? Indeed. Oh. I know it feels like a lot of stress about nothing, but having seen the worst that could happen, I would rather be on edge than not. I would rather be cautious in the face of imminent danger than not. Now it looks like Thalas's army is still an army, which is unfortunate. I don't think I can speak to him. I don't think I can catch him as an individual, and he is moving at a higher speed than I will be, because I am currently disorganized. And we have spent a lot of money, actually. We'll make that money back, I think, in no time, but just something to keep in mind. We should probably dump some of the loot we have. Let's see what we can do over here before we head over to, I guess, Kuyaz is where we'll want to go. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to get away from us. All right. Kuyaz we go then. Drop off some prisoners. I am... Ooh. Apis of the Hand. Are you the one we want to talk to here? Not... Ooh, Apis of the Hand. Apis? Now who's the new leader? You need to tell me who the new leader is and who I need to speak to now, considering the old leader has died. The garrison over here, by the way, actually is something I should consider as well. It used to be didn't it used to be 200 defenders? I might want to bulk up that garrison, because again, it used to be a large number of looters. So that's something to consider as well, because clearly Tubalist Castle is a viable target. Clearly, oh wow, ultimate hatred. Clearly it's seen as a viable target, so want to make sure that is, that the enemy stops considering that as an option. God. Alright, what do we got over here? Prisoners all the way at the bottom. Drop all of you off. Thank you very much for your service. Done. Cool. Everybody else is good. Done here. We're still alive, somehow. By the skin of our teeth, we're still alive. What else could we possibly want to do over here? I think we're good. I mean, if anything, I should look at anybody else I want to bring in. Nobody available right now. I could take a look at the town's current queue. Everything is fine. I could consider... Food is dropping right now, so I'm kind of tempted to stay with irrigation because militia is going up anyway, but I was considering switching to train militia just to pick that up a little bit. Just to pick it up a little bit, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Is Attis actually here even? Because I wouldn't mind actually having... having a new party with Attis in charge. But I need to obviously, you know, get him first. Nadzun needs his own party as well, doesn't he? Feeling so like, quote unquote, out of it. Alkiria's updates in throwing. Leopold the Smith, his upgrades in throwing as well. He actually uses throwing weapons, so let's go ahead and get that done. This is as a result of the new update, I think. So quick draw increases your throwing weapons drawing speed, and the same for the troops by 20 and 10% respectively. Shield Breaker, deal 40% more damage against shields with throwing weapons. Troops do the same, just 8% more damage. That's not bad either. Hunter gives you 40% more damage against horses with throwing weapons. Same for the troops being led. And Flexible Fighter, melee mode of throwing weapons you wield now deal 10% more damage. Okay, so let's go ahead with Shield Breaker. Leopold the Smith, that seems, you know, contrary, but I like it. So deals extra damage against shields. And let's go with Hunter. 40% more damage against horses with throwing weapons. So take the enemy riders down more swiftly, hopefully. Go with that. Cool. But what I wanted to look at originally was... So Attis makes for a good leader because he's got the high tactics, but low stewardship, so small parties. Whereas Nadzun, my brother here, high stewardship and high tactics. So he definitely has to be in command, right? Now the question is... Where is Nadzun right now? Escaped, last seen at Tupolis Castle today. So yeah, I am able to send him off. And I think I should. If I send him off to like recruit, hopefully he'll go up over there and we'll be better for it, hopefully. So let's go ahead and create a new party. Nadzun in command. Done. Go forth, my brother. Only issue is he's riding solo right now, so hopefully he's smart enough to come south, avoid looters. Okay, maybe I'll go escort him. Alright, apart from Nadzun, who else do we have in our... It's like everybody is in prison or worse. If we take a look at our kingdom, rather. Look at our kingdom. We could go seeking after Ahin and Audhan. I think they got taken as well as Tovir. If we seek out where Tovir is. I don't think he's escaped yet. Tovir, last seen at Charas. Okay, so he is out then. Why can't I start a new party with him though? Audhan, last seen at Sargot. Okay, so they are all out and about. Must I go seek them out before I can send them about? Oh, right, of course, they're a different clan. What am I thinking? Come on. They're going to take their own time to get out there and build their parties up. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and escort Nadzun a little bit. Maybe even... Come on now. There we go. Make sure he's able to get some recruits. Even speak to him. Give him something so he's not just roaming on his own. We are losing money as well, which is not ideal. Your Highness, come on, I'm your brother, man. Let me inspect your troops. Just give him something so he can... I don't want him to die, right? Like, I don't want him to die. What shall we give you? Give you some of these footmen, some skirmishers, landing spearmen. Go ahead and give you these trained warriors as well as some Valandian recruits to train up. Levy crossbow. Get him up to like 20, I think, is a reasonable number of soldiers for him to be riding around with. Go ahead and get you more Imperial infantrymen. There we go. 21 soldiers. Hopefully he'll heal up. He'll pick up some recruits of his own. He'll make his, party grow strong. Hopefully the rest of our kingdom's clans will rise to the occasion too. Alright, cool. So hopefully he's fine there. What's going on at Fanab? Seems we're being raided. So here's the thing. If we have the opportunity to speak to somebody, I'll take it. But I'm not going to chase after a conversation because We tried that. We saw how that went. We saw how that went. And my concern is that if we were to disband this army, then we're going to end up at a point where we find ourselves not able to regroup. It's time for total war, as it were. Doing okay? It was weird. Thought I saw the numbers drop. Maybe someone's suffering from attrition, but we should be sharing our food. We have plenty of it. We have plenty of it. There, we're good. And prisoners willing to join us. Excellent. Some Ferris, Mamluk soldiers, Valanian infantry. Good stuff, and good stuff. Alright, cool. Done. Keep moving. We're not going to be able to chase this party down, but whatever. We'll just use it to guide us over to Uqba Castle, which, should we take, we will hand over to Audhan. And hopefully we'll be okay. Now, apparently with the new update, I believe at least it's with the current update, people who are at the frontier, when it comes to proposing peace or war, people who are at the frontier will vote in accordance to how threatened they are by the war in question. I think that's pretty cool. I think that is really quite cool. Ooh, Talas over here with his 59 strong army. Why you gotta be in an army, man? Love to speak to him. I'm also tempted to go down to Ain Balik Castle because we left a garrison there of some of our, better troops, if memory serves me correctly. Ain Balik Castle. There's a garrison of 134. We did leave behind some good troops there. Food stocks are dropping as well, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to relieve some of that pressure. This war is going to be hurting them for sure. But I mean, I guess our party isn't the worst right now. Plus we have the rest of, yeah. I think we're fine actually, because I do have everybody else's parties as well. So let's let Ain Balik Castle stand strong. Let's not reduce its garrison, because I think that would come back to bite us rather swiftly, in fact. Down to Ivalitas, I think, just to get some more recruits. Attis the Falcon improves his skills a little bit further. Good for you, buddy. Head on down over here. Scaring Thalas off. Not sure where he's headed, really, but picked up some recruits over here. We're not going to be able to intercept him. He's so much faster than us. Up to Uqba Castle, if anything. We'll draw him up there. And hopefully the garrison here isn't too horrendous. The Uqba Castle, Berehal Castle, Sanala, Uskar. We'll see how far this war can go. We'll see how far this war can go. Najin's party is up and running. Still more men he can recruit for sure. Tovir is out there as well. Good. Talul of the Jawal. Not strong enough for me to call in, but hopefully soon. Aldhan and Kaheen getting to work as well. Honestly, let's pull them in. Because the worst thing that could happen, in my opinion, is if they form an army of their own and ride out to die. That's, honestly, I think one of the worst things that could happen right now. Let's get Najin in here as well, why not? Let's do it. And then as we ride around from, village to village, they'll be able to pick up their recruits. I think that's the way to go about it. Anidha. It's so cool to see, like, new names rise up as priority names, I like that death has been implemented, but it scares the crap out of me. It puts the fear of death into my heart. No other way to put it. Chasing Partia's party, I don't think so. Uqba Castle, with its garrison of 62 and a militia of 335, so it is a hefty garrison. Nothing we can't whittle down. Put it under siege. Belongs to Banu Hulyan. No. Oh wow, it actually got redistributed. Belongs to Ormidoving. Interesting. Well, hey, looks like our relations are about to suffer. Siege of the castle. Okay, not like there's much suffering left for it to do. And let's go ahead with our classic Treb. Battering ram. Fire ballista. That ought to do the trick. 397. Try and crack the walls, try and reduce those numbers, and take Uqba Castle as we've taken many things before. Alas's army is a small one. That's the thing. We're going to get constantly harassed back there. The worst thing that could happen right now is if we get circumvented. Ooh. We've done a fair bit. I'm surprised they pushed for this war. If we make peace, we would receive a hefty tribute a day. Like, we have the upper hand here. What I would like to do is maybe at most leave a buffer zone between us and the Khazate. Because I think after destroying the I hate saying after destroying the Aserai, after destroying Unkid, I think I'm going to turn my attention to the Valandians, who will be a quick conquest, just to prevent any struggles from that side. But that's a conversation for the future. Let's go ahead and deal with our present right now. Man, hopefully this will go smoothly. Keep an eye on these construction times and whatnot. Got some more parties joining us as well. Let's go ahead and add to the cohesion over here. Good thing we've banked up all this influence, I suppose. Alright, Treb number 1 is almost done. It's so... I wish deaths were given a bit more... not... Priority isn't the word. I wish they were given a bit more... prominence. Akiria's medicines improved. Excellent. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, we're not going to struggle to take Uqba Castle. There's Altan arriving as well. I'm more concerned about other things being lost while we're doing this. We're okay. Yeah, they've decided to give up. Good stuff. 961 strong. I imagine we are on the larger side of any of the armies that are currently being fielded by the Aserai. Okay, put... let's flip this around. Let's go ahead and cancel you. Let's do the Fire Ballista first. Just so we can get that damage started right away. There we go. It's super fast to build as well. Out with the Trebs too. And hopefully, we'll see that number drop pretty quickly. Get to work here. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Our financial situation isn't ideal either. Ooh. Oh, mostly villagers. Just saw all those numbers coming my way. I was like, oh no, are we in trouble? We're not in trouble. We're okay. These visuals been improved as well. It looks like the plumes of dust and whatnot actually move based on wind direction or something. It looks nice. We're working away. This thing's about to drop. The moment it does, I want to make sure I replace it. There we go. Get you back out. Keep working here, man. Keep working here. Let's go. This conspiracy. When will it end? When I do something about it, obviously, but some time before that happens. They are replenishing as well, which is surprising considering their food situation. I would expect this to drop a lot faster. I would like to see starvation have a bit more weight, I think, when it comes to a siege. And like, deaths are just happening. They're just happening. Ours could just happen. You know, and it feels like the only reason we'd know is because we're the player. Looks like Isvan of the Aserai has been ransomed. Okay, fair enough. Good cash injection. Money is dropping. Money is dropping actually rather quickly. Catapults going. If they provide us any value on the battlefield. I've been told they're a bit more accurate, or a bit better. Doing okay, we're doing okay. Definitely need to get another caravan or something out there. One wall cracked, excellent. Oh, foolish me. Got to keep cohesion up. I got so used to not having to worry about that. But it's okay, everyone's nearby. Influence cost is barely anything, I'm not concerned. Yeah, I'm not concerned. Okay, the only concern I did have was that the garrison would pop out as I was waiting for people to arrive, but looks like we're good. Order offer accepted for Milos. Another little cash injection there. Not going to complain. Anita continues to harass me here. Alas's army needs to be destroyed. Alas's army needs to be destroyed. It is harassing us a lot. Banu Hulyan here continues to hate us more than the maximum hate possible. Okay, down goes the other wall. I think we charge in. Unkid back over here. What else can we expect of Unkid? Sees a siege happening, just waltzes by as if nothing's going on. I think we dive in, though. I think we assault right now because, frankly, there's no reason to wait. We've whittled their numbers down enough, I think. I think we dive in. Go ahead and get some of these prisoners to join us and stuff, though. Might as well, right? Get all you guys in here. Hopefully we're not going to take too many losses. Because momentum is still essential. And then once we hand this off to Audhan, he'll probably and hopefully leave a garrison behind rather than just relying on us. That's that done. Let's go ahead and take a look at our inventory as well. Make sure we're properly equipped for a siege battle. That means giving ourselves the woodland longbow and the step arrows, I believe, were the ideal pick, if I recall correctly. We'll try the piercing arrows, actually. 4 pierce. Let's try the piercing arrows. Why not? Let's have some fun. Cool. I think that's good enough. I mean, gee, I'm still concerned about these guys having a bad time. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. 300 of them. That's not so bad. Let's try and at least get rid of that ballista first, though, so they don't have siege equipment. There we go. We should be fine. More ransom over here. Literally, our economy is floating on ransoms. God. Alright, let's do this. To the battlefield we go. Uqba Castle will be ours. Where once we had mercy, now there is none. God. Hopefully this will go well. Again, minimal losses. I'm a little concerned. 300 is not a small number of enemies. 300 is not a small number of enemy units. Why can I not move the map? Come on now. This is far from ideal. Go ahead and auto-deploy everybody. Is this the ideal deployment? I mean, I should hope so. Got trebs, we got catapults. Got our little battering ram as well. Hopefully that'll force the AI around a little bit. We are full health. We'll be able to ride in if we want to. Might go up that breach over there. Assist that flank. Go up that breach on that left side. Try to clamber on top of the walls and force the enemy into action. I'm really concerned about how much weight we're putting behind the breaches. Alright, well, hey. See what happens. Again. Well, how are we moving here? Falling back to the equipment. Yep. They are in position up top. Go ahead and obviously do the work with the ranged equipment first. Catapult's getting some work done, hopefully, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. I have my doubts, but they certainly look great. Archers staying out in the open. Why? There's a reason why we build all this cover. Oh man, so cool. Some damage done, taking some damage as well. I don't like that. If we can't deliver some damage of our own. There we go, beautiful. Working over here a little bit. Higher, I think. Oof. I want to be careful here. I don't want to just drop dead. Let's check on the approach on this far left side, like I said I would. Kaheen has died in battle. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kaheen has fallen. See what I mean? It can happen at any time to anybody. Right, move up here. Sword drawn. Long, cumbersome march. Come on, men. Your sultan joins you. Push! Alright, let's see. See, I want to... This is a serious concern. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and try and shoot these people. Get some hits in. Why are we leaving them... Why are you moving in and leaving them behind? Why are you not climbing the ladders? You're going to get flanked. I mean, fortunately, they're just walking into nothingness. There we go, there we go. And we're on a hat trick. Excellent. Work here is done. Keep pushing, men. Why fall back? Keep pushing. I feel like the battle is largely won already. In we go. Wonderful. Look at that. Look at how proudly that flag flies. I mean, I know it's not our exact banner, but the colors. The colors is what matters. Valandia be damned. Yeah, looks like this battle is done. We pushed in. Took a few losses there. Not as terrible as I suspected it would be. We actually did a lot better than I suspected going up against 300 Aserai warriors. They are still Aserai. We know they fight well. We know they are strong and capable. It is a shame that their lives must be taken in this way. Well done, men. Not easy to fight one's own brother. Battle is done. Victory is ours. 60 losses, 51 wounds. A lot of people gaining experience, though. That's good to see. I still can't believe... who was it? Kaheen died, didn't he? Wow. I wish it showed up at the top over here, like major character deaths or something like that. Because then you could, you know, check what's happened to the politics of the world. Like, what has that resulted in the grand scheme of things. Done is done. Uqba Castle is ours. Couple of troops, some gold plundered. Not going to complain about that. I need every little bit I can get. Go ahead and pick up these troops as well. Sure thing. 33 prisoners. I suppose we can pick them all up. There's room for them. And they are all potential recruits, so let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. Some of them are not the best, you know, tier or anything, but that's fine. I think by the time that becomes relevant, we'll have recruited them and trained them, probably. Level all these guys up. Level all these guys up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. We continue to grow more capable. Go for some veteran infantry over here. I think I have enough of a cavalry contingent, if I'm completely honest. I think I have more than enough of a cavalry contingent. Alright, good stuff. Everybody's leveled up. You can be taken on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Done here. Pick up all the loot. Again, much of which we'll be looking to sell pretty soon, I think. Relations decrease with these guys. Yeah, no big deal, buddy. It's okay. Uqba Castle is taken. Election is started. Let's go ahead and make that decision right away. No, it's not time. It's not time to vote yet. I guess it'll pop up when it wants to pop up. I can't do it right away. Uqba Castle has fallen to your troops. Beautiful. We'll wait here for some time. I could commission some things as I see fit myself before I hand it off. Looks like things are being worked on. Let's focus on training militia here, though. Please. Try and make sure that these guys are actually properly defended. And the garrisons, of course, basically non-existent. I suppose, yeah, I guess we wait here for some time so we can hand it off before we leave, and that should instigate, or that should push Audhan into dropping some soldiers off over here. But, before we even talk about that, Kaheen was an emir of the Ashkhas. He died in battle in 1096 at the age of 36. He was reputed to be brave but merciful. So, the gravity is just so... Oh my god. Banu Sarmal is now just Audhan. It is just Audhan. An emir of the Aserai and head of the Banu Sarmal, a noble family that is backing Partia in the civil war. He has a reputation of being daring and ambitious. I do like it was pointed out as well that it says civil war. It tracks the fact that there is a civil war going on, not just a regular war. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's wait here for some time until the election opportunity comes up. And then we'll, because I want to make sure somebody leaves a garrison behind here. And if they don't leave a decent enough garrison, then I will. These folks of the hand over here, Utas Garatops. I might try speaking with them. Milosh of the Aserai has escaped. Letting people escape over here, I need that money. Need that ransom money. There we go. Radagast. There it is. Owner of Uqba Castle. Time to make that decision. It shall go to Audhan. Oh. Really? Even Audhan thinks it should go to Tovir? I mean... That's interesting. Audhan doesn't want it, but I want him to have it. And Tovir is obviously voting just for himself, I guess. I'll still give this to Audhan. Because that's the decision I had made before, You know what? Yeah. Tovir just lost us 600 men. Probably out of greed. Who knows? Maybe he was being too aggressive trying to take Uqba Castle for himself. If nothing else, this might serve as a lesson. Wait for your sultan to strategize before striking. Aldhan, you receive Uqba Castle. I trust you will administer it well. Yeah, it doesn't actually hurt relations or anything still. We're maxed out with Aldhan. We could use improved relations with Tovir, but there are other ways to do that. Okay, good stuff, despite support against it. Listen. It was the right call. Did you leave a garrison? Let's visit it again, just to see. Yeah, troops to settlement, excellent. There we go. Glad I did that. Request entry. Good stuff. I was like, did they just tell me that I'm not allowed in? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I guess I can't see its garrison, but it has 87 soldiers. It has 87 soldiers. We could leave. We could look at it like this. Aserai footmen, tribesmen, infantry. Okay, well, we're going to be around these parts for the foreseeable future anyway, so we can respond quickly if necessary. Let's pull down to Iolitas, Bunkaz, and then over to Uqba to pick up some recruits. And then I suppose we could hit Berahal Castle. It would be faster than taking on Sanala, is what I'm thinking. The Sheba is under attack. Man. Picking up recruits, good stuff. I hate that the symbol is still there. It's not actually under siege. You can tell because there's no camp out front, but nothing like getting your heart rate to rise. Anidha over here with their 111. That's right, run away, Howard. More recruits. Yep. Back up to Uqba. That's a caravan, I believe, right? Yeah, villagers. Same thing, different name. Similar enough. Cohesion is still up. I gotta keep my eye on that. The wounded are getting treated. Excellent. Tovir is right behind us. About to join us with his 75. Attis continues to gain skills in scouting. Stuff over to Uqba. Everybody picks up recruits. Excellent. Anything to buy? I don't think there's anything to purchase or anything like that. We're not in that trading mindset right now. Sanala, what is your garrison like? Let's take a quick look. And based on that, we'll either hit Berahal Castle or Sanala. Because again, if... Unkid's army right over here. Gaining strength over here. Wow! Over 1,000. Over 1,200. The garrison of Sanala. Over 1,200. And the food stocks at 700. That is massive. That is massive. Now I wonder if I dive into Unkid's army and try to finish him off right here, right now. Let's make sure before I do that, I swap my equipment. Because I was just about to double click on him and dive on in, and that would not have gone well at all. That would not have gone well at all. Where is that Valanian heavy lance? Beauty. Now let's go ahead and get our glaive. I do, by the way, for those of you that are asking for it or speaking of it, I do want to make my own weapons. I really want to make my own weapons. But I guess it feels a little strange to smith. It feels natural to trade in the middle of a war, to, you know, help the economy, to offload things that are slowing you down, and plus it's second nature for Partia. But to smith in the middle of the war, unless you absolutely need it, to me it feels strange. Like to personally smith. All of our blacksmiths are doing their smithing for the rest of our soldiers. That makes sense, but personally. Though I suppose I could get Leotold to smith. I guess that's something I should keep in mind as well, that like Leotold should be doing the smithing anyway. Hang on a second. Okay, I was like, wait. I haven't uttered Valdim's name in a long time. Okay, he's still around. Okay. Taken prisoner. Up at Amitatis? He wouldn't be there. That wouldn't make sense. Where is Amitatis? That would not make sense. Up over here? Yeah, we're not at war with these guys. It wouldn't be stored. He wouldn't be stored in that dungeon. I don't think that's a possibility. So does that mean I have to go up there to get him to join my party and all that? Oh boy. I mean, I guess I could set him as a governor for if he takes Sanala. I don't know if we'll be doing that anytime soon, but Kuyaz, I could set him as the governor there, then go back and meet him over there and send him out. Okay, so I'm thinking we take this army out, and then we push down to Berry Hall Castle, and then we push up to Sanala, or even Uskar first, depending on its garrison, because that's huge. I mean, these guys might even sally forth. And the war is currently in our favor. We could push for peace, get a tribute, but again, no, that's not even a conversation to have. We saw what happened to peace the last time. Thrown out to sea within moments while I was furthest away. Man, I'm still upset about that. So Unkid will fall over here if we're lucky. He'll fall in further than he's ever fallen before. We might be able to kill him here. But folks, whether that happens or not, we won't know until next time. This is where we're going to call it a session. This is the end of the chapter. Unkid and Partia face off at the frontiers of our two sultanates. One life might come to an end over here. Or, knowing my luck, many lives will come to an end, and it'll all be lives that carry my banners. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. Y'all know the drill by now. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, as we prepare for battle, I bid you farewell.